Guys, I just wanted to do a little video announcement to kind of touch base with you guys a little bit about Unit 3. This week you're going to be doing 12.1 and 12.2, and you're going to need some tools. You're going to need a compass, a ruler, and a protractor. So I want you to make sure that you get one. If that's something that you can't get, you are welcome to come up on campus and I can loan one out to you. But that was in the syllabus as a required supply. And so I want you to make sure you get it because you're going to have that on test 3. I want to point out that test 3 is a paper exam that we will do on Blackboard. It will be open for 24 hours only. It will be monitored using Proctorio. So I want you to prepare for that. On that test, you will be able to use a calculator. I sent this out in an email last week. And you can use a 3x5 note card with handwritten notes on it. I do want to point out that when you do this test, you are going to have to complete some of these constructions. And so I want to point out that in this week's folder, you have a practice that you're going to do. You have all these videos, and what generally happens on the test is that people will try to fake do these correctly, and it's very easy for me to recognize that. When you do these constructions, it has to have the correct markings on it, the correct markings from the compass, like the arcs from the compass. And so sometimes people will not really learn how to do that, and so they'll try to copy the angle instead of trying to do it with the compass, and that's very easy for me to recognize. And I want you to get credit for these because they're very easy. All you have to do is watch these videos and learn the process of how to do it. And this is something that, we could teach 4th, 5th, or 6th grader to do. It's not a complicated process, but it is something that you do have to learn how to do. So I just really advise this week that you watch these videos. I've given you a couple of options. You can use a safety compass or you can use a standard compass. I will let you use either one. I just want you to make sure you know how to do the constructions. Okay, so pay close attention to that. I just also wanted to remind you that this test coming up is a test on Proctorio. It's going to be paper, and you need to, before you start that test, have your supplies in hand. Have your calculator, your compass, your protractor, your ruler, your note card, everything you need to do that. This unit will go by pretty quickly, but again, please just learn how to do those constructions. They're very easy to do. You just have to learn the steps to do it. And it's going to add up to quite a few points on your test. I mean, at least probably 20 to 25 points on your test is doing those constructions. So it's definitely worthwhile to do those. If you guys have any questions about things that are coming up, definitely reach out. This unit's going to be a lot, again, about geometry involving triangles. Then we'll go into rotations, reflections, dilations, things like that. And then we'll move into our last unit. Our last unit is going to be a lot about measurement, perimeter area, surface area, volume, Pythagorean theorem. That test is going to be a MyMathLab test because we have another project. That project is going to be you videoing yourself teaching how to find volume and surface area. If I was you, I would maybe work ahead a little bit after we get through this unit. You will need to complete lessons 13.4 and 13.5. That's where I teach you volume and surface area. And then you'll have this whole week to do it. So when we get to these weeks, you might want to work ahead a little bit so that you can go ahead and start that project. So reach out if you have any questions. Make sure you learn how to do those constructions. And I will be checking in on you guys again soon.